Banchi Construction here with a milestone video for our house on Elijah. The front of the house had two awnings. First awning was a great big awning that went across the front windows in front of the living room. We took that awning down. It made the living room really dark. Once we took that awning off, it was an ugly awning, and we took that awning off. It opened it up quite a bit. We've caulked all around the windows. We've painted around the windows. We cleaned up the other awning. We had that down and we cleaned that up and put that back up over the front door. I want to show you on the side here. We did some tuck pointing. We found some spots that they weren't bad, but we thought I'd do a little tuck pointing on the brick just to make sure everything was perfect on the brick. And there you can see a nice section of tuck pointing that we did on the brick. You can see along the windows there, it was all nice and caulked around the windows. We did some patchwork here on the foundation. There's just a small hole there that just mostly on the surface, and we had a crack that was connected the two foundations there. We sealed that up real nice. We have a new gutter that's on the front. Took the old gutter down. So the new gutter is up in place. It looks nice. We put a new front light. We found that the old one had a short net. We put a new front light in the front of the house. The front steps, the faces of the front steps have all been painted, but not the tops, just the faces. So from the street it looks good. The front door, it's all been painted. The front screen door and the front door. They look real nice. This is our front room. In the front room, we have done, as you can still see that the masking tape is still around the windows. It's called frog tape. And that's still around the windows. Where the trim work is being painted, and it's all around these windows. So we're actually working on the next phase. We're into the next phase of the painting. The ceiling's all been painted in this room. We're just about done. We will have this house completed in less than 1 week. In the basement we found this beautiful wood door. And this wood door was supposed to go between this front porch and the living room. It's absolutely beautiful old door. Something that's interesting about this, it has that old-time locking mechanism that this is how you would lock the door. And so that would lock it, and then push that button and it unlocks it. And so that's how you used to lock the door. Also used to work on a skeleton key as well. But that is just an absolutely gorgeous door. And we weren't sure why it was taken off, but it looks beautiful. We put it back in place. Here we are in the living room. Living room, all the walls have been painted. It's a nice beige. All the trim work has been painted. It has just turned out to be just a beautiful room. All of the floors have all been sanded. They're just waiting to be stained and polyurethane. It will be actually the last thing that we do. Here you can see all of the trim on the windows have all been painted. The trim around the bookshelves painted as well. And as I mentioned before, this room really opened up once we took the big awning off the front. So there's the living room. Here we are into the dining room. Dining room, we're still in the process of painting the trim. A lot of the trim's already been painted. You can see the frog tape that's around the windows, around the trim. The wallpaper is staying. The woman that's moving into this house, she likes the wallpaper. She wants the wallpaper to stay. She thinks it really adds some beauty to this room. And the only thing that remains is the finishing of the trim work, the staining, and the polyurethane into the floor. Here we go. We walk into the master bedroom. Master bedroom had a really bad ceiling. If you may recall in our videos before, we had a really bad ceiling. So now the ceiling looks really nice. We've redone the entire ceiling. The whole ceiling's been done. The painting is being done in this room. There's a little bit of painting yet to be done along the tops of the walls, just at the edges. Some edge work painting that needs to be done. The wall has been painted a neutral color beige once again. All the trim work has been painted here as well. And the woman who is going to be buying this house, she's going to be doing foster care with children. So in each room now, every bedroom, we have smoke detectors that are in every single bedroom. We've added smoke detectors in the hallways on each level as well, and in the basement. This is the closet, and the closet needed a lot of work. The closet had a lot of really rough spots in the walls and in the ceiling, and this entire room has been redone, and you can see how nice the walls and the ceiling look now. So they look quite a bit different than they did before. It's a doorway that leads into the bathroom. It's a second way to get into the bathroom. Here we come into the kitchen. Into the kitchen, all of the underlayment is on the first floor. Kitchen, hallway, bathroom. And we're waiting for a vinyl floor to go in, and the vinyl floor will go in tomorrow. This is the cabinet that will hold the sink. Next to this cabinet we have a dishwasher. We've already got the dishwasher ready to put in. It was something that we didn't plan on doing, but we talked with the woman who's buying the house, and she really liked the addition. That's where the refrigerator is going to go. We're all set for the stove. We have the stove, and the stove is ready to be put in place. All of those things will be put in place once the underlayment is in. This, as you may recall from the previous videos, this is the pantry. The pantry was a real disaster, but we cleaned this up. This is actually really beautiful now. All the walls have all been cleaned up. It's nice, smooth. We're going to have a new light and switch put in here, and that's going to be done this week as well. We walk into the hallway, and as you may recall in the previous videos, this hallway had a really bad ceiling, and the ceiling was all pulled out, new ceiling put in, new light fixture. Oh yeah, there's a new light fixture that's in the master bedroom as well. And same thing here, we have another smoke detector that's in this hallway as well. So painting, just to be trim work along the top. Here we are into the bathroom. In the bathroom, all the underlayment is in. We just need the vinyl floor, put in a toilet. The tub is in. We need the shower walls. The shower walls get put in on Tuesday. Vinyl floor on Monday. Shower walls get put in on Tuesday. And then we'll be wrapping this house up really quick. We'll go upstairs and take a look at the bedrooms. In the first bedroom to the left, in order to make it considered a bedroom, it needs to have a closet. And the closet needs to be within the room itself. So here's the doorway to the room, but yet the closet for this bedroom initially was on the outside of the hallway. So we built another closet. Now this closet just needs to be mudded, taped, and painted. But the rest of the room has already been painted. And once again, a nice neutral color, nice beige neutral color in this room. And there's the closet. And so the closet is the last thing to be done, and that will be done this week. And then this room will be cleaned up and ready to go. Next bedroom is all complete and ready to go. It just needs to be cleaned up, and that will be done this week. The last bedroom, it is done as well. Beautiful wood floor. And this room is complete. Here's another one of the smoke detectors in this bedroom, just like the bedroom on the other side as well. We ran electric from the basement, all the way from the basement up to the attic. Here's a pipe that runs all the way up the wall to a box, and then up into the attic. And then just a little patchwork will be done to finish that as well. We'll go outside. There was a lot of electrical work that was done outside. There was no electric going to the garage. So this is a heavy wall conduit. This heavy wall conduit leads into the basement, and then it runs, it has to be at least 12 inches into the ground. There's a trench that goes all the way to the garage. That pipe comes up out of the ground, comes up along the side of the garage, it goes into the side of the garage and provides the electric to the garage. Now, it may be a little dark in here, but we'll try to see. The electric will come in to, there's a light switch, goes to an outside light, which I'll show you when we walk out. It runs up to an outside light. And then the conduit runs all along the joists. And maybe a bit hard to see, but there's a box up there, a receptacle box for the garage door. It's for a garage door opener. And then a pipe runs over to another box right there in the middle of the garage, which will provide light. Here's a shot of the new light that we put on the outside. It's a beautiful light that we had put on. And we had some masonry work that we did under the porch, this back porch. I got that all cemented in real nice. And the back porch as well has been redone. So you can see it's a real nice work done underneath the porch. And that concludes our milestone video for Elijah.